Hey guys, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm trying to position this so you can see me best. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving. And I just want to speak briefly about this holiday of Thanksgiving. Now, in the last few years, I kept hearing when it comes to this season about political fighting at the Thanksgiving table. And when I heard that, I was just disgusted with that. To hear that families, when they gather around the Thanksgiving table, would fight about politics. I'm like, are you kidding me? On a day that we give thanks and we find what we're thankful for and we voice what we're thankful for, that that family is gonna just change gears and just fight about politics? Why? On Thanksgiving of all days. That makes absolutely no sense to me. For 50 years growing up and 50 years of my life, Thanksgiving has always been a day of reflection, of being thankful. Um, March of 2017, I died. I literally left the earth. And thankfully, with paramedics and through CPR, they brought me back from death. And ever since then, I wake up every morning to be thankful that I have another day alive, another day to enjoy, another day to spend with people, another day of enjoying the world. You know, and so many people that I knew and loved are no longer with me. And if I could go back in time and sit around the Thanksgiving table again with my father, my grandparents, and I would say to them, I am thankful that I can enjoy your company. I am thankful that you are still here with me, that I could still hear your voice, feel your embrace, know your love, hear your wisdom, and enjoy your company. Because when you're a kid, you think that everybody's going to live forever, and they don't. And I've said this many times that the next moment isn't promised to anybody. That was the very end of saying, well, tomorrow's not promised to anyone. Well, let me tell you, the next moment isn't promised to anybody. You know, I mean, you could be, driving in Florida, and then all of a sudden the bridge falls down in your car. Okay, at a moment that could change your life forever. Because the next moment isn't guaranteed to anybody. And I've always said, just appreciate every moment that you have. Be thankful for every moment that you have. Be thankful. I tell you, yes, I'm thankful I'm still alive. Yeah, I'm pretty upset and pissed that I can't walk like I used to. You know, I've got all this I'm dealing with. But I'm very thankful I'm still alive. I'm still thankful that I'm sure my friends and family are still thankful to hear from me. I still have my mom and my stepfather, but I'm still thankful that I still have my mom, and when she sends me something in the mail, and I can see her handwriting on the envelope, it touches me. Because it's the same exact handwriting that she used when she used to write me letters at summer camp. It's my mom's handwriting. that is very distinctive of being my mom. And there will be a time that I'm not looking forward to when I will no longer have her around. And all I'll have is only the handwriting of everything that she has written while she was alive. But I tell you, if I could go back in time, I would say to my father, I would say to my grandfather, good old Gramps, my grandmom, I would say thank you. I am so thankful that you're still in my life, that I could still hear your voice, and yes, that I could hear you argue with Gramps and shouting out, Nat, Nat. I'll never hear that again. You worry about Nat Zuckerman. That was good old Grandma. So, my message to everybody today, throw politics to the wind. It has no business being at the Thanksgiving table. No business at all. And anybody who desecrates this glorious day with banter about political arguments, they have forgotten what this holiday is about. They have forgotten why they're at the table to begin with. And it is disgraceful. And it should not be tolerated. And I was just listening on the news about how to make sure it doesn't happen. And all the tips is stuff that I learned in kindergarten about being respectful and considerate and being civil. I said, my God, I learned all that stuff in kindergarten. And grown-ups have to, advise other grown-ups of stuff that you learn in kindergarten. That is disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. It is unnecessary, and we should not accept it or permit it.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Love you, buddy.
Love you too.
My best friend, sir.
Same here, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Cool.
Yeah. It has no business. It's disgraceful. It's absolutely disgraceful. It's utterly disgraceful. It has no business at the Thanksgiving table. None. Today is a day that we reflect and give thanks. Not to fight about politics. That is absurd. Because if you're going to fight about politics on a day that you're supposed to be reflective and giving thanks, then get your stuff and go out the door. I said, I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Leave my home. Do not bring your heated political arguments to my Thanksgiving table. Does not belong. It is not welcome. There's a time and place for everything, and political fights does not belong at the Thanksgiving table. I should not have to advise this. I should not have to. And the fact that I have to is just absolutely disgraceful, and we all should be ashamed of ourselves for getting to this point. We should be ashamed of ourselves. Anyway, it's a wonderful day, Thanksgiving. It's always been for me. Why ruin it with political arguments? That makes no sense. Anyway. Anyway. Happy Thanksgiving. Life is too short. Let's treat each other better. We're Americans. We are Americans. And we are all part of one wonderful American family. Let's treat each other better than this. We're much better than this. And the fact that Americans can treat other Americans this badly is embarrassing. It is disgraceful and shameful that Americans can treat other Americans as badly as they do. It is disgraceful. It is, oh, it is shameful. So, as I said, we're Americans. Let's treat each other well. No more fighting, no more abuse, no more attacks. That's not who we are. I'm very thankful to be a member of this wonderful country, a citizen of this wonderful country. I'm very thankful of that. There are others who are worse off than me. Somebody said that to me the other day. When I, sometimes sit around and, feel miserable about, how screwed up physically my life is. Somebody says to me, yeah, you got a lot going on with you, but there are other people worse off than you. And can you imagine living in a country where you're not allowed the same freedoms that we have here? There are people worse off than we are. And there are people worse off than me. And they're worse off than people like you, all of you. There are people worse off than all of you. So be thankful. Be thankful you're alive. Be thankful you were not hit by a falling bridge. Be thankful that, you don't have a stroke. Be thankful that all your limbs are working. I know two people, I think they had a stroke and one side of their body isn't working and another person, both arms aren't working. Let's be thankful of what we have. Stop with this nonsense of political fighting. Life is too short, man. I'll know this the hard way. When I died, March of 2017, and I'm given a second chance of life, and you realize just how precious life is. Life is too short. And I just had my 57th birthday. And I'm going to be 58, 59, 60 years old. Yeah, life is too short. Life is way too short to be wasting on bull crap of political fighting. It's absurd. And it's a waste of time, not so much money, but it's a waste of time, it's a waste of energy. It's a waste. Absolute waste. Be thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful every day. I think if all of us can spend our times being thankful of things that we would otherwise just take for granted, because one day, I say this to everybody I meet who's still agile, who can walk, who could run, who could squat down and climb steps. I say, appreciate what you got, because one day it's going to be taken away from you. And you are going to miss it, like I miss it. I miss being able to drive a car. I miss being able to ride a bike. I miss being able to do so many things. I can't. And one day you can't either. You won't be able to either. I say this to everybody, and I say this to you. Don't take what you got for granted. Appreciate what you got. Be thankful for what you got. And that, my friends, is my Thanksgiving Day message. Happy Thanksgiving, and you jack turkey. I'll see you soon. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope I make a difference. Take care.